said, moment now. At the top of my list. I don't know who they are. Group 1 looks like George, Ginto George. 777 on the back's going to have a trundle. And it's going to be another boundary to this spot. Pretty remarkable that he's hit 3-4 to the exact same area. Not want to put one of the builders there. Take pots around the field at the moment to captain. To bring one across from the offside, leg side, sorry, to the offside. So now, trying to hedge their bets a little bit.
Well,
that's a very good delivery from 777. Old slot machine. Pinto. In the right spot. A little bit of a dip back up. Wide down the leg side, yeah. Ginto just trying to get his line right. A little bit of Mark War about Ginto George, actually. A little medium pace before he turned into an off spinner. Oh, well, huge appeal. I'm not sure. And it's a serious appeal. And he's telling him, you've got time, make that decision. Oh, and look at him angry. He's angry, and the umpires are going to confer. Well, and now he's walking to the square leg umpire. Oh, controversy, and he's yelling at him as well. Well, I don't know. The umpires are conferring, and I'm not too sure why. Let's have a closer look. It came up. I think it just... Oh, it was a bit of glove, maybe. Was it a bit of glove, or was it a bit of shoulder? Very tough. He said, you give me this wicket now, or I'm not happy. And he's out. He's going. Wow, controversy here at Master Cricket Club. He's walking off. Didn't kiss a bit of glove on the way through. I didn't see the umpire give it out at any stage. You know, it might have. It might have been a little bit of glove on the way through, but I didn't see the umpire give it in the end, and he seems to be walking off, and I think he's fallen to the pressure of Ginto George, who might be getting a stern word from the match referee's corner. He wouldn't be too happy with the style of the peel and the aggressiveness shown, and Vishnu goes for 23 after having his glove touched, apparently. Closer look, did it kiss that glove? Yeah, maybe. Next one, that does punch the glove. Ginto's angry. Throw comes in, and oh, it's hit Bobby in the mouth. Bobby's just taken one in the chin. Well, oh no, and yeah, that hurts. Just goes to show, oh no. You want to have a bit of fun in the field, you got to be careful. The backing up takes him in the jaw. This game's got a bit of everything early. Latif, who sounds like he's from a Bond film, has come out. He's joined Manu. And another boundary to the same area. Well, they love deep backward point, and if Bobby doesn't get the hint soon, they might change captains mid-game. Probably could put in a deep backward point at this rate. I think that's the 5th boundary there, and yeah, a lot of players not too happy. Lovely shot though. And they don't change the field again. They leave deep backward point open. And you have to wonder, is this going to be Bobby's last game as captain? Oh, and it's through backward point, but this time over backward point. 6 more. And the score is looking a lot healthier now. I'll tell you what, the bowler has just said a few choice words to his skipper. He is riled up. There is some genuine fire in the Titans lineup. Just watching Surav Raj at deep mid-off, he's not happy either. And they're a bit miffed is the best way to put it. 39 for 2. A lot happening in a small amount of time. Oh, a message from Sam Dowling. Corey, Bulgaria is hearing you. Well, I'm glad I've hit the masses in Bulgaria. What a beautiful part of the world. Never been there, but heard good things. Oh, I think after I went the sympathy cry, messages have flied in. Ardash Yadav saying he still liked my ramp shot from 12 years ago. Sahan Kara saying hello. Hello. As Bobby comes in with a donkey drop. And Bobby's given himself a backward point. Well, isn't that interesting? Some captains get it all. All the other fielders begging to have a fielder in that position. And in the end, Bobby gets it. Manu facing now. It's a donkey drop and it's going to be pumped away for 4. Oh, you got to feel for the Titans. Have they let the anger of the occasion? Look at D mid-on. He's got his arms up saying, what is this? And then he's laughing. It just shows that pressure gets to you. I think that was the arms in the air is saying, well, you were telling us what to do. Why can't you do it? I've got to welcome back Vinny Sandry. Vinny, the Titans are angry.
A lot going on. Well, I mean, they went to the Court of Appeals there, the Fifth Circuit, on the court behind, and eventually got the decision going in their favour. But yeah, a little bit of something for everyone so far. Is Bobby fresh off one out of the chops. This one is out of the screws from Manu, who's had such a good series. Maxwell brings up the 50 as well for the Knights.
I don't think I've seen more teapots in my life on a cricket field, Vin. They are furious with each other, and Bobby was berating a few of the bowlers, and now he's copping it.
Well, Teapots and Antiques Roadshow at the moment so far, but
Good
Manu,
show.
he's a big wicket. MMA just hanging on, only just. Bobby with a comeback ball. Yeah, pretty well bowled. It wasn't an easy one to drive. That one hits the edge of the pitch. Got to say, I love the artificial for the bowlers follow throughs here, and where the non-striker runs.
The practice wickets.
Yeah, they do. That's true. They do very well here, actually, in Malta. Well, Bob, it's a good couple of comebacks. Oh, that's the very late cut.
Well, can you run? Would you?
Actually, you could run if you want. The ball's not dead.
Hit the keeper first, though.
Yeah, but the ball's just a live ball, right? Watch this.
So
very late reversed. That's a great shot. Funny thing is, if you ran, it'd be a bye. It'd be the weirdest bye.
Yeah.
Huh? I haven't seen that before. It's in the air, and it's over the top. Maximo! Manu hits some, misses some, but the Knights sitting pretty at the end of 5 overs. They are 56 for 2.
Oh, I reckon there might be a bit of a, what do you call it, when a mutiny. I think there could be a mutiny soon. They're wearing purple of the Pirates.
I think that Bobby retains the confidence of his team. He's brought them this far. I mean, he had a team he actually coached or he captained them to win the other day when the other team was too scared to show up. That shows that they've got a big reputation, the Titans. And some in-game analysis, but instead of analysing this game, why don't we just have a look at those beautiful clouds?
That almost looks like a green screen sort of
that is
fake cloudage.
Not a simulation. This is real ACN cricket. It's going to be Gito George. 7-7-7. Good.
Because he's angry. And when you're angry, give the guy the ball.
All right. Hanging outside edge. Takes a long time, and it's taken well. How about that? Great catch by Saga Kodai down there at deep third. And
I'm going to like it.
George gets angry and gets even. It's 56 for 3.
Well, they've been crying out to have a fielder through backward point, but this time it's rewarded a nice safe catch. I have to say, it's well earned from old slot machine.
আমার লাইভ যদি আমি না করতে পারি আমি লাইভ কইলাম এনে কইলাম গান গাইলাম মনের সুখের গান
Suppose the question with the Titans is what's their ceiling, what they can possibly chase here. It's all spluttered to 60 against Martha Day. That's a highlight. Gets everyone back on the same page.
Yeah. It's going to be tough if they're chasing, I think, anything near that 110. They've got to try and find a way to keep getting wickets, so at least Ginto George, Vin, has bowled pretty well.
Takes it in, but it's got with a capital G. There's no fine leg, not that it would have mattered. Go fetch it out of the jungle. It's Maximo Srambikal. gets going with 6.
Look at this. Bobby's tried to come up to him 2 times here, and he said no. And 3 times now he said, get away from me. Well, there is fire between the 4-7s. I'm telling you right now. Bobby's tried to come up to him everywhere, and he's told him, get away 3 times. There is anger.
Maybe just needed more time to think because now they're getting together. But there's a double teapot. If you look at the body language there.
Oh, look, more are going to come join the teapot.
Well, we've got a 3-player conference now.
Oh, yeah, there is anger in this team.
Well, we've seen the 6 and out. That's the out and 6.
7,
Nice start
4,
from Krishnan.
4 sevens. There you go, number 4 and 7.
You know what the highest shirt number is in ECN history?
666, and I can't believe we allowed it.
Right. It existed. I wonder why it's after the large conference. It didn't really go to plan.
Ginto looks to me like someone that would be running the door of a very popular club in Malta.
Yeah, agree. I've got a bit of experience with the doorman here. Hey, can be friendly, can be unfriendly. It depends. That's pretty well bowled. Slight change of pace there from Ginto. Yeah, Simpson's clouds is what Helix called those clouds that we saw on the screen a moment ago. I think it's a good call. Helix, hello to Monica as well. Buenos dias. Watching from her home in Colombia, no doubt. Hello to SkyQuest 2K8 as well. Said, nice catch. Good morning, everyone. Where are you watching from, SkyQuest? Let us know. Right, there's another outside edge. This time it's going to run away for 4. So Strambic will swing hard. He has a 6 and a 4 to his name.
Well, that's not going to help the anger levels for Ginto, who's had a pretty fiery 1.4 overs, and he sprayed the umpire, he sprayed the captain, and now
apparently it's a corporate golf day, and they've booked out the golf course today. And Andy Hardy, who's just had to hit the driving range, unfortunately.
Apparently he's very good.
He is very good, actually, Andy.
Do you know what he plays off?
I don't know. I haven't asked him recently, but I know he plays a lot here. He's got the game off umpiring, so he's going to hit a few balls.
When
That'll be all right.
When are we doing the ECN golf tour?
And do you think that there needs to be some sort of rules, like you get 1 throw per hole? Well, make it ECN like golf.
You just ruined another sport. Congratulations.
I mean, another one.
Let's just ruin something else.
1 kick.
Actually, you ever seen Dude Perfect on YouTube? They do a golf day where they have you start with your bag. You've got NFL ball, soccer ball, hockey thing. Each shot you have to use something different, which is actually pretty.
Just make it more fun.
Novelty, a bit of fun. Yeah.
Last ball, the 6th over. Last ball for George. And shot. It's beautifully timed away. That's be shot of the morning from Srambikal, as George will end up in the dirty 30. So for 32 his figures, and the Knights 72 for 3.
Srambikal just channeled his inner Damien Martin. What a shot!
Opened the face, found the gap. Easy as you like. So Manu gets upstaged a bit there by Srambikal, not that he'll mind, but Manu, leading run scorer for Knights. He scored over double as much as any other Knight in the group stage. Although, to be fair, Basil George only played the 4 games and he was about half as many runs. Yeah, do you think cricket, if you had an over and you had 6 different balls you had to bowl, so you had like a soccer ball, a cricket ball, tennis ball?
No, you can't be a soccer ball. You can't bowl a soccer ball. Something small. Baseball, T-ball.
Of course you can. Rugby ball.
No, that's silly because it'd bounce anyway. No, okay, give me 6 different balls.
It's already silly.
So cricket ball.
Yeah.
Indoor cricket ball because it swings more.
Okay, yeah.
Baseball.
Okay.
Golf ball.
Tennis ball's got to be 1.
Tennis ball. And 1 more. Something small.
Golf ball.
I say golf ball.
All right, hit in the air and blasted. What a shot by Manu, who takes the baton back and he horns it out of the ground. Maximal, 6 runs.
Yeah, shot Manu. Lovely shot. Round the wicket in the slot. Thanks for coming. And what else could you, in theory, bowl? Shot put.
There's been what? Yeah, what else could you do? It's like a shuttlecock.
Who's this guy, Vinny?
Look.
Some random guy just walked in a suit.
Random.
Who is it?
You're killing me here. But our new commentary position has been
elevated.
Pretty popular.
We've been elevated up to the better view, haven't we?
But No, but the corporates have come out for the.
So what's the special?
All right, I'm going to get back to this. Oh, big swing and a miss. Or maybe like a lacrosse ball. You know, seen a lacrosse ball? A heavy rubber.
I think it isn't
Heavy
lacrosse
rubber.
coming back to the next Olympics.
Is it? All right. Abraham is going to get lifted up and out of the ground. Abraham bowled a really good ninth over last time. It was the only over he bowled in the game, obviously. But that one's put up in the slot. Shramikal is going to get six more, and you lost it. It's been one of those mornings. You're killing me.
Just trying to picture someone bowling with a lacrosse ball.
No, but the other thing is, this is up in. This is going to be six more. Maximo! And got to mention that Shramikhal's coming in really well. I got to mention, sometimes you've got people that come and watch.
Look, what we need to tell you, someone's come into the commentary cube wearing a suit, wanting to say hello, but we don't know who it is.
I know who it is. It's just, I don't know if he's meant to be at work, so I don't want to ever...
Oh, you know who it was, because he wanted to talk to you. You gave him nothing.
You.
He wanted to talk to us, but you gave him zero. you just flagged him.
It's gonna be. Oh, jeez, good bit of fielding. Almost pulls off a run out. I think we need the Comcam to kind of give a bit of context to some of these things.
No, we don't. Who was that though?
I can't disclose. That's 92 for 3 after 7.
Oh, that's funny. Well, Vin, here we go. I'll tell you what, some of the news you're about to get, viewers, get ready. Get ready, because ACC Bucharest could win it. Starry Grant could win it.
What do you reckon about the potential bombshell coming?
It
doesn't take too long to throw you off. You're meant to be the steady hand here.
How big of a
Can I ask what happened with the Spanish qualifiers? They get washed out?
Valencia, Vin.
Yeah,
it was in Valencia.
Did you know what's happening with that?
No, Spain's not in a position right now to do anything cricket related for a bit, as that's in the air. Bobby! Oh, Bobby drops it and kicks it backwards. Oh, and then he foot fields. Oh, and then he's picked it up with his foot over the rope. Oh, no way.
It's not going to be 4.
I have a feeling, Vin, Bobby's had a terrible time.
No, I think we'll check it, but
watch this.
This would have been one of the great own goals. Bang! and then see that 2 shoot? Just okay.
It's the end of Bobby's captaincy, I tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, even closer than thought.
It's closer than you think.
Yeah, he's right there. As we thought.
No, the Spanish finals, I hope everyone's okay back home in Spain, but they're just postponed and they're going to find the best situation soon. It's not great. It's not great, obviously. Anyway, back to the action. 93 for 3.
Sidakaran bowling his second over. And he'll field this one off his kneecap. And it'll just pop out to mid-wicket.
Yeah, the old kneecap. There's been a couple of kneecaps so far in this innings taken down. And
it's a pretty good one.
Almost like a Saving Private Ryan film. Bang!
I knew you didn't see that one the first time.
It's been a pretty interesting 7.3 overs.
Oh, I knew it would be a matter of time. It's actually good, I think. Yeah. Good umpiring. But it definitely wasn't completely outside the line. Check it out. I think it's good.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. Give the bowler something. Geez, a lot going on around the ground.
Not the greatest service there. Nothing really going right. But the Titans.
Oh, the Titans. Not a good morning.
Oh, well, that's bit of solid contact, and that'll make it to the boundary. So 4 more to Strambicars played a really good hand here. Moves up into the 30s.
You know when you just have mornings where things don't go your way and it sort of just piles on and you never get out of it. Feels like it's been that morning for the Titans. They had the luckiest day in history the other day. They got a forfeit and a miracle 4 points against an undermanned team. They snuck into the 8th, but you just feel maybe this is going to be a leap too far.
Big swing and a miss this time. Sinakaran does a pretty good job, I think, for the Titans. 1 for 11. His figures off 2 overs, and with 2 to come, the Knights are 98 for 3.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine they're on track to bat them out of this. A 130 score would be on par. We'd have to say above par, and you'd have to think that it would be too much for the Titans to chase.
I'd have to think so, but
What are you looking at, Vin, over there?
just doing a bit of extra research. Obviously, we've got big 4 days coming up. Anyway, Bobby brings himself back. Captain's last stand here, 9th over. Pretty well bowled. Does it take a little edge?
Oh!
This is something you see out of a Bollywood movie.
Wow, they have, Bobby's still appealing that.
Oh, now they're going to go for another conference.
You can't walk to square leg.
But the thing is, the batter, he never gave up any body language like he hit it. He seemed pretty cool
If you
about
think
it.
it's not out, just stay still and say not out. You don't have to get on the mic. You don't? No, we don't. No, this isn't a go. We
I
don't
agree.
review caught behinds. Oh, he's giving it! Oh, he's giving it! Oh, wow, we review caught behinds now. We do everything, Vinny. How do we don't review caught behinds?
I'm not sure about the process or something like that. I think to use Charles Crouch's term, sometimes you just got to eat a bad one. So if you don't think that's edge, you just got to stick with it.
Well,
The square leg can't really give you too much help with that.
Well, that's 2 now.
And technology doesn't. Yadav's going to have to go. Best batter of the tournament for the Knights, out for 36. As the old second opinion costs the Knights another wicket. It's 98.
You know what it teaches, Vin? Players to just keep appealing until they can cause pressure. You didn't think it's out. Just stay with your not out. That's 2 in the innings. Very rare. Bobby was dancing.
What have you done? Must admit I've seen that many times, but not lately.
But we can't review caught behind, right? For a genuine thin edge, right?
I mean, that's not a video review. That's just a consulting with the other umpire. You know, it's just the other umpire said, "Do you reckon it's out?" He says, "Yeah."
I understand.
To be fair, he's probably just said, "Did you hear a nick there?" Because I didn't, and the umpire said, "Yep." So he's like, "All right, out." So I suppose, yeah, it's a slippery slope, but that's the way the world is at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we've had 2 in this innings where there's been a lot of screaming at the umpire, and in the end, it actually paid off. What's that teach you, kids?
Yeah, well, it's a good lesson for persistence.
For persistence.
Bobby's been fired up. Low full toss. It's dragged away.
Oh no, misfield. Settle for 1.
It's Bibbin Abraham. Strambiccar becomes pretty important here as well. 100's up now for the Knights. Looks like they're going to end up somewhere around where Mater Day were against the Titans. Mater Day scored 120 earlier on today. This one dragged in. And yeah, that will be, actually still 1 to come in the over.
Yeah. Still 1 to come.
He walks in this one, gets plenty of it. Maximo! And Strambiccar puts it out of the ground. Bobby finishes 1 for 26. 1 over to go. It's 107 for 4.
Yeah, so we're back to the action. 107 for 4. And it's been interesting. They fought back a little bit. And they're doing an okay job. 120 is going to be a tough chase spin.
Yeah, just to be clear with that court behind, it wasn't a review. It was just a consultation that took place. Okay, last overtime now, and we'll see how high the Knights can climb. It's going to be Saurav Raj to finish. He was keeping earlier today. Now he's going to get an over, and also I think, actually, from the one shot he played, it was a brilliant first shot. Got out very second ball.
Well, despite all the chaos, Finn, they have sort of pegged it back to that 115, 116. Maybe if they bat well, they can chase it. At one stage, it did look like 130 or 140 might get on the board. So a little bit of a comeback. Just need to make sure they close the over here. I reckon that's got a little bit of line, so that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. Remember, the whole ball has to be outside the whole line. That one's hit very well, but great bit of fielding down there. One hand, one bounce from Chakapan to keep it to a single.
Yeah, brilliant bit of fielding there. 1 to the total and saved 4, Vin. Just these little things starting to go their way a bit. Maybe the aggression is the way forward.
Chopped on. So Raj will get a wicket. And in fact, Raj will get Raj in this one. So, yeah, it was a good bit of bowling. First up from Saurav Raj. A centre Raj, who's the Knights keeper, who is going to have his stumps disturbed via the inside edge. And the Knights 109 for 5 with 2 balls remaining.
Yeah, 109 for 5. They've just pegged it back a little bit, and that'll give them some confidence potentially in the second half. Another wicket goes. 109 for 5.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good over, gotta say. All right, 2 to come though. Lift it up, and that's going to be 4. So nice shot by Alwyn John as the Knights push ahead. 113 now with the ball remaining.
Yeah, 113 with the ball remaining, and yeah, the runs have just been piling on, haven't they?
Last ball coming up. Oh, geez, got plenty of that. That's going to be 6. What a way to finish. So it'll be pretty much exactly where Muddaday ended up in the end. 119 for 5 off the 10 overs. As Raj bowled a pretty good last over. Went the distance last ball. John goes 4-6, pick up 6. And MMA essentially, I think 120, the bare minimum to keep their hopes alive of surviving in this tournament.
Yep, some hopes alive. Up to the batting group. They need to really get going, Vin. It's not going to be an easy chase. The Knights, is that the exact same score as this morning?
So one less.
So it's a similar chase, but this time the batting group from the Titans, they need to step up and they need to be able to do this.
Yeah, they do. But it'll be an interesting highlights package as the Titans essentially playing to keep their tournament alive. But it was hard work, wasn't it? In fact, there's a bit of finger pointing going on early on. Having said that, I mean, it's in touch if they're good enough. Someone needs to step up with the bat, but 120, quite a challenging target against this Knights lineup, who are a team that have had plenty of success in this tournament and historically in the European Cricket Series. I've got to say though, I liked the way that the Knights just kind of kept on going about their business. I think they've got a bit more depth than most of the teams with the bat. Now there's a couple of talking points here. This one, it wasn't shot, it wasn't off the bat. MMA Titans was sure. The umpire asked for a second opinion and it came back in the affirmative. And there was a similar one later on, so a couple of talking points here, but in between we saw some good hitting, particularly Manu, I think, continued his good form in the series, but Yeah, really. Yeah, Titans, trying to play with a bit of swagger, but they're going to have to provide some substance if they're going to keep their tournament alive.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to keep their tournament alive. This was a really good catch, a running catch to his left. I didn't think that he would get there in the end, but he did. And this is when it started to get a little bit crazier there. That was the Damien Martinez shot. That was unbelievable from Srambikal. And there was some nice boundary in between, a little bit of swagger. We love swagger on the ECN network. Overall, it was a pretty fiery 10 overs. Runs were flying. People were stepping into the box that we've never seen before. Bobby had an interesting 10, didn't he? This was a bit of a controversial moment. It was given not out. It was overturned through pressure, which is not what we want to see in the end. The Titans, they tried their best. They took a few wickets here and there, but 119 for 5 does feel like it is a pretty healthy score. The last 4 being swatted away for 6, just like that. So that's the first innings complete. Let's have a very quick look at the scorecards, shall we? And, well, 40 on the board from Srambikal, 40 off 18, 10 off 2 for John, 23 off 14 for Vishnu at the top. 119's a pretty good score out here at ECS Malta. Let's have a quick look at the bowling scorecard, shall we? And, well, everyone chipping in a little bit with the wickets column. A few big economies though. Vishnu, star of the bowlers, 1 for 11 from his 2 overs. So do join us back in the next 10 minutes or so for the all exciting run chase. Thank you.
ASEAN Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Paramatch, and Victorinox.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ECN universe where there has been some fiery cricket in this game. T10 action and these two teams really going up against each other. Edix Knights scoring 119 for 5. Will it be enough? You'd have to imagine they go into the second half as favourites. This is the bonus point sort of equation and, well, I don't think they're going to chase it inside 7. I think the Knights will be hoping to roll them here for less than 83. It's very similar to what Marta Day did, and if they can do that, they'll take all 4 points, which would be massive in the context of the tournament. So we'll have to wait and see. These teams all feel they've got a shot making it through to the top 8. They'll want to capitalise on making it through and hoping they've got a chance to go big here. Obviously, winning an ECS in your home country always means a lot to these players. As we welcome back all the viewers around the world. Good to see so many different characters in the chat. Hope you're doing well. So good to see so many people in the chat. And enjoying all the action. Hopefully this will be an exciting run chase. As the target is 120. Can the Titans get off to a better start than they did in the previous game? In the previous game, obviously, they lost wickets early. Never really got going. This is a big opportunity for them. Deep third and a deep backward pointer, the 2 boundary riders, and a slip. So you've actually got 3 fielders behind point on the offside. Here we go. Ball number 1 in the run chase. Well, 3 behind point, but that's nicely ticked away on the leg side for a single. That does bring on Vishnu on strike. Now, Vishnu does give it a bit of a wallop when he gets going. You'd imagine him and Raj will somehow have to get to that 40-50 mark together and do most of the heavy lifting, so the lower order and middle order don't have to go big or as big. Well, that'll help. That's lofted over the offside. How much pace does it have on it? Not much. It actually plugs a little bit, so a good bit of fielding out there, and I think they've only actually got through for 1 in the end. It's pretty poor running, a lot of ball watching. So that one was tapped back. Bit of an aggressive appeal, but that ball definitely missing another set of stumps. So a good start from this man on your screen. He's got some genuine pace and usually gets the ball to move a little bit left to right. Vishnu, it's a non-strike and didn't want to get through for the leg by. That one cut away along the carpet and brilliant work. Oh, that's Nias Mohammed. They got a golden duck earlier, but you can always make up for it a bit in the field. And that's exactly what he does this time. Great fielding. Just 1 run to the total. This time pitched up, a bit of a waft outside the off stump, and another top ball. Good start this from the Edix Knights. You don't expect anything else from them. Really good team and very consistent. time. Another aggressive appeal, but umpire's just going to shake his head, saying not out, and we're going to move on as it is a dot ball too high and probably sliding also. First over complete, not many runs on the board. The score's 3 for none as I welcome back Vinny Sandu.
Good to be back. 18 matches since Golden Ball. Do you know that this, the Golden Ball a few days ago was the 16th of the year, and it's now the most Golden Balls we've ever had in a calendar year.
Well, we are doing more games, right?
That's it, Sherlock. But actually, it was a bit of a drought, wasn't it?
I've been doing more murder mystery games, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Big fan.
Try and keep the topics appropriate. It's going to be something the younger viewers may be watching. Anyway, here we go. Josh Matthew coming into bowl. Pick it out. So we are first up. The cracking on drive from Saurav Raj, and that's 4 runs. What a shot.
Rahul Dravid out of nowhere. Just every now and then, some of these players at club level, Vin, just pull out some shots that are unbelievable, to be fair.
Cracking shot.
Oh.
And it's not a very fast outfield. We know it's getting a little bit quicker as the day goes on. Excellent shot. Hello to Paul Kempen and hello to Harry as well. Hello to Aaron. Good to have you back. Josh. One of the better balls ever to get hit for 4 first up. Next one loses the handle on it. Will be a wide. Good outswing though for Josh Matthews, leading the side today.
Yeah, leading the side and does a good job. He's a passionate captain as well. He always seems to be in the game, Matthew.
Knight's always the bridesmaid though.
Nothing wrong with that, Vinny.
It's pretty well bowled. I think it takes a bit of the line. But they'd love to go all the way. They've just kind of a history of coming second a couple of times. I know that rain's been a factor as well. They had a washed out final here once. But yeah, they'd love to go all the way this time. Raj, 6 off 5. We'll get another wide here. Not a bad spot to miss though. I'll take it behind the stumps by Senthil Raj. We've had some brilliant games in Malta, haven't we, over the years as well?
Malta seems to offer up a lot of games down to the wire. Traditionally, it's always the teams are pretty even, and yeah, a couple of golden balls here for sure.
Well, this is a thick outside edge and gone. So Raj is going to have to go. Matthew has his field right, and it's a well taken catch down there by Tulasina, who had to take it slightly to his left, and he doesn't feel like he's fresh out of love and luck as well. Saurav Raj after playing a cracking on drive. It's kind of the same old story, isn't it? A boundary and out. That's an edge that could have gone anywhere, and he had a brilliant catch. It will be 9 for 1.
That's why I don't think it matters if you have the groups 2, 4, 6A versus 1, 3, 5, 7, because realistically I'd say the Titans and Maradei are the 2 weakest teams, and they've both ended up on the same side, and I reckon Edic's nice are licking their lips, Vinny. Licking their lips.
It's a great catch down there. Groom's got a good question about, is it the highest percentage of golden balls in a year? That's a good question. I could probably do a few numbers on that.
Did we get any during the Valletta Cup out here or anything like that when the T20s were on? Super overs and things like that?
No save. No, we... It is. It's a fumble by Senthil Raj, but Abraham's going to have to go first ball. And Josh Matthews on a hat-trick. Saw one last night. We might see one this morning. And MMA and all sorts. It's 9 for 2.
Oh, the keeper decides to play a bit of hot potato. He takes it on. I reckon the 6th attempt. He was just fumbling it a little bit. There's the feather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And he holds on to it.
So yeah, disappointment for Bibbin. It's a golden duck. Oh, that's very.
I like it when he morphed. I want to see Derek morph.
Is clear. Trying to.
I want to see some fire. Can we get some fire around Derek? Some like a little bit more animation now, just for today.
No.
Oh.
I don't think it's that easy. So hat-trick Corey barking instructions of the production to immediately get flames. Anyway, we'll be in flames here if this is a hat-trick.
Oh!
Pretty close. Worth a shout, even though it was right off the middle of the net.
How's Aaron Raj just purposely blocking it? So I'm not giving you a hat-trick. I don't care. I don't care about the match situation.
Beautiful shot.
I don't care about anything. I just don't want you to get a hat-trick.
Okay, so do some quick numbers. End of the over, by the way, and it's 9 for 2 after 2. So there's been 16 golden balls in about 1,600 matches, which is about 1 in every 100 this year. In 2021, we had about 1,200 matches and we had 14 golden balls. So we had a higher proportion of golden balls in 2021. And actually, I think in 2020 we had 10 golden balls in about 800 matches. So yeah, that'd be pretty close as well. So there's your answer, Kroom. Still a ball to go. So score won't move though. I think they miscounted originally, but that will be the end of the second over. So it's 9 for 2 after 2.
Yep. I think the Titans are probably finding that they're not at this level in the top 8, and they're going to struggle to get through because you only play every team once, right, Vin?
Yeah, only play 3 games.
So let's say they lose this and we're swept. I think that's already turned. Only 2 go through, right, Vin?
Yeah, only 2 go through. So each team except the Warriors today will play 2 games, 2 out of their 3. So we won't see the Warriors today. We'll see them tomorrow night for the first time. Sudakaran trying to change the narrative. The other thing is, on the flip side, every point matters. If you can get a 3 or a 4-pointer, that one's hit pretty well. Well, a late decision to send him back. Might have been run out of the non-strikers. That fantastic fielding from the Knights.
The Knights are looking good, Vin. They look like a team that's disciplined and ready to throw their hands at the ball. Got to appreciate that. Direct hit might have been a little bit of trouble as he turned it quite slowly.
Sukumaran doing the bowling here. Following up from a very good start. Thick edge. There's been a few of those. This time they make them work, but they do get a single.
I mean, a lot going on through that sort of third man and backward point region in this game, Vincenzo. He's bowled well this tournament, this man. I like him. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He wears blue, the number 44. There's a lot to like.
Mr. Kumar broke into the side last year with 5 wickets for the Knights.
And how do you break into a club side?
Keep banging the door down.
At the nets on a Thursday night.
This one's a bit straighter. Kind of cramps. Aaron Raj.
You sure he didn't just rock up one day and say, I'll pay fees, and then he was in?
You got to still break into the side.
Do clubs in Europe have club fees and things like that? I remember back in Oz.
Depends where you go. Sometimes they pay per game, or sometimes you pay
per game. So I think fair at this level, because then obviously you have a weekend off.
Withhold your payment if you don't get a bowler or a bat.
Yeah.
So you're going to open yourself up.
With pay, but I get 2 overs and I'm batting in the top 6. Julian Dawson watching on TV. Mega-sized.
Hey, Julian.
Julian takes me as a 44-inch TV man. Only 44.
No, I think he goes bigger. What do you think about the attempted foot fielding here?
I think this is how you break ankles and get injured.
Would you lose a shoe for that, for the attempt, or does there need to be contact?
Could we ever just do one event where if you stop it with your foot at any time, you have to lose a shoe? Please.
I know what you're saying. But
imagine seeing him dive down and try and stop it.
Sock?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been on that one for a while. And a flying attempt from Senthil Raj, but it's going to end up at the boundary. Aaron Raj finally off the mark.
Yeah, 4 more to the total, and it doesn't matter how you make them. You just got to make them. Look at the diving keeper in despair. Oh,
see how he doesn't a lot wrong there, Senthil. But look how he's really wide, and see because he has to change direction. So if he was better positioned, I reckon he's got to play on that ball. But you can see he started very wide, and then. Yeah, that's why he ended up wrong-footed. So if he'd started straighter, then he would have been probably moving in the direction to maybe have a dive and chase that down. That'll be the end of the over, 16 for 2. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see that he actually sets up very, very wide, and almost every ball, look at where the keeper is here. He's having to go left. So that means if there is an edge, he's actually going to have a hard time changing direction.
Vinny, some interesting world cricket news.
Okay.
Pakistan taking on Australia in the first T20I, shortened to 7 overs.
It's the future.
Oh, yes.
7
So
over
it's like Hong
cricket.
Kong 7s for Australia. Let me see. That's well, that happens,
Where are they
doesn't
playing
it?
that one today?
Sorry?
Where are they playing that?
Actually, do you think 5 overs is fair enough to constitute a national game, or 3? Do you think it's a bit short?
Nah.
No.
Same for both sides.
The only thing, I don't mind it, okay, but I don't think DLS works for 10 overs. We have to come...
It does
It
work.
doesn't work.
Yes, it
So
does.
we've seen teams lose 3 overs batting first here and get a 2-run boost at the end of the
Yeah,
innings.
but you know why?
Because they get 1 extra
No, because in
power play.
No, it makes perfect sense. It's
terrible.
about it.
No, it's not.
Four-dimensionally.
You don't get it.
No, because the thing is... Close. No, they don't throw. The thing is, in a 10 over game, you're almost already going at... Right. The thing is, in a 10 over game, you're almost already going at your capacity of aggression. So that's why it's a 10 over game. If I said, here's a 10 over game, here's a 7 over game, you actually bat pretty much the same.
Yeah, but you...
Do you know what I'm saying? You're already giving it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it is.
No, you don't.
And so you get a little boost.
Tell Sweden in the... Yeah, 2 runs for 3 overs.
It also depends how many wickets you've lost before the interruption.
Garbage, man. I think we should create
It's
our
the
own...
best system. I'm a big defender of the DLS because it's the. If you'd seen some of the systems they tried, give us an alternative then.
The minute Maximo system. Come up with something.
No, it's very involved and very
Hey,
very
do you
skillful
still
what
work
they've
for
done
us?
with the DLS.
Do you still work for us? You used to like this stuff.
No, I'm just saying it. Respect when it's quite a bit of genius. That's 6. That's a full hand through Aaron Raj. Nothing edgy about that. Maximo.
Bit of Gene, tell that to South Africa in 1992.
Yeah, but that's why they made the system. That was the game. That was probably the game.
That was DLS.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Sorry, showing us lack of
You don't know.
cricket knowledge. All right. Well, anyway, why don't you look up? Was the South Africa England 1992 TLS?
A little bit busy
Because
at
it
the moment.
predated this system.
When did DLS start then?
Late 90s, around the turn of the century. And one of the first games that it came in was actually on Intercontinental Cup here in Europe. But it's because there had to be a better way. Like that 1992 game, how they did it is they took off your lowest scoring overs batting first. That's how they did it. So